Hello, 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 and here we are. So blessed to be with you, and in today's video, I am going to interpret the cards in these areas of money, relationship, career, and well-being. And I am Daisy. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, sit back and enjoy. And if you've subscribed, welcome back. Let's see what will be revealed today. Will it be interesting, intriguing, amusing, entertaining? We won't know until we see what's up. Okay, so here we go. Okay, my friends, did you have a good day yesterday? Okay, so definitely a slow trading day in the markets. Some dips. The question is, how low is it going to go? That's going to be questionable, but definitely there's going to be a period of quick sales, and it's looks like there's going to be a bunch that's going to be doing a lot of emotional selling. So interesting, what's affecting this? So could it be the news? You never know. Sometimes it's interesting how a piece of news can affect the trading at the stock exchange in general. So there's two messages here. One has to do with possible loss of money somewhere, somehow. And the other one is some borrowed money that's not making its way back home. So this is interesting that there's a collective group that's out there. So I can't really put my finger on it, but I'm sensing that there is some heaviness to this situation, and this depressing feeling about what this investment did, or that this person did not return the money. So it's like right now you could use it, or the money that was lost, you kind of wish that you could have put it somewhere else because it would have actually performed better there. So what can we do with this but learn a lesson? You know what I'll do? I know what I can do to help get a little clarity is I can shuffle this card and we'll lay it and reveal it later and see what else comes up for us, okay? So I'll just pop it there. You know, I'll just pop it here because I need to spread these cards out, right? Okay, let's see what we have. How are you? How are you? I don't know. You ever have those days where you think you could probably gotten another 5 minutes of sleep? I think that's me. Okay. 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 So somebody's getting some good news about a relationship. Somebody's going to get like, they were able to like, wow, there's a breakthrough. Someone that they had a crush on, now it's out in the open. And so everything is like, now seems like new possibilities in this relationship. And just that new start, there's a newness to this feeling about this relationship. There's somebody new, somebody said yes, there's a there's a breakthrough in the relationship, and there's a rebirth. It's like things have happened or matured, where now it's like the sense of starting new, starting over. And so a lot of beautiful little messages are coming through here, whether it's something that is behind you and now you can move on. Number two, message that's pretty intense. This one is that, you know, this relationship is budding in you, and it's pretty exciting where it's going, and you're excited about that future. So it's really interesting. All the beautiful messages that are showing here, that you're just feeling great here, feeling like you can be you, and you're in this relationship and you feel like you don't have to hide, that you can be authentic in it. That's pretty cool. Okay, career. Where are we going with career? And I want to take a minute real quick, and I want to thank Donna Thank you so much for this beautiful gift. I love the beautiful vibration and the beautiful stones. There's different little stones here, little shiny stuff. So thank you for the beautiful gift. I really appreciate it. And I think about you all the time and pray for you. So thank you, Donna. Okay, so career. Okay, so it's interesting because I'm trying to remember. I think that yesterday there was a very rocky message in the area of career. So this isn't any better today. So something is going down, something is not working through on a collective. Like if you're in a team or it's something different. I'm getting like a new message here. So there must be a group out there that are decision makers or in a leadership position, and something needs to be presented, and it's not going in your favor. It's like you don't have the support for this thing that you wanted to bring. So something about you don't have the support that you want at work or in the organization. And what you can do is not see this as a discourage, but to now see that as a feedback. That's what you can do. Don't see that as a discouragement. See that as a feedback of what you can do. It says, okay, this is not something that is getting approval or support, but now question would be, what is it, how can this be presented? What is it that's the question. It says, okay, I understand that this is not something that you'd approve. Is it something that you wouldn't approve at this time? What element or component of this proposal are you not approving? What is it that you would like to see? So sometimes when you use the feedback as a tool, you can actually now get ready and prepare a better argument or a better presentation for the future. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give up the cause. And if you're in sales, that definitely gives you a lot to learn so that you can improve. Well-being. Okay, so a couple things about the well-being. This is good. I'm getting a message that has to do with joints, bones. I'm getting a physical read here. Physical. I'm not a doctor. So in that area, it's important that if this is you, make sure that you are getting the help you need so that you can strengthen your core, your body, your mobility, your physical structure, so that you can actually perform better, feel better. When your body feels good, guess what? Your mind feels good. When your mind feels good, your heart feels good. When your heart feels good, the spirit can do a lot. So moving forward with this is a really good thing, as it's your health. And it could also mean on the flip side for others is to take time to strengthen the physical core, to do muscle toning, to do anything that helps you strengthen your frame. Okay, so a very physical. I'm getting a lot of physical stuff. So this is good, all good. It's part of being human, right? Okay, so let's do karma card and see how I can interpret this. But before we do the karma card, let's take a look at this message to get a little bit of clarity in general. Oh, wow. Look at that. The nuggets, the loss. So it says here, when we read it right side up, but it's upside down, it says small increase, valuable info, honest assessment, fresh start, steady work, career building. On the upside, on the downside, as we take a look at these two areas where it's at, all these three cards are upside down. So small increase, no increase. Remember how I said if you were this side here, it's losses. So it says valuable info. You definitely, this might be a manipulated market today. So definitely you need an honest assessment and not go with your heart. And then here, when it comes to that work, it says steady work, career building. So, you know, when it comes to that, it's look at these, what you would call downsides, as career building, that it makes you stronger in presenting, you know, it makes you stronger in communicating. It makes you better skilled at your job, because you're not taking things personal. You're putting the emotions aside and saying, if I ask the right questions, I can find out why what I'm doing is not being favored. It's not gaining support. So in your ability to think things through, process, reinvent the situation based on the feedback, it makes you so much stronger. Career building. Okay, so now let's see the collective and through the planets, through the eyes of the planets. Okay, so here as we look, and the S or spirituality. So this is more of, because it's on the blue, as you can see, this is red and this is blue. So this is more of introspection. So it says here, spiritually, it's an unusual example of a different way of looking at an unexpected change. So as we look at different things in life, we need to put a little bit of what I call awareness, because Uranus is asking us to have a different perspective, because it is all about that knowledge and growth. So as different things show up for us, it's important to take a look at it from a different angle and be ready to switch gears if you need. And it is best to be able to keep going than to stand still. So as you are aware that, hey, life is going on, whether I like it or not, there are outside factors in the economy. There are outside factors, people that I need to work with. And whether I'm in that element or not, I'm going to be affected. So how can I be part of the change? How can I move with this? Because things are not looking as they used to. So it's interesting that a lot of things in the world, as we look back 10 years ago, are not the same anymore. Unexpected change. And it's happening whether we like it or not. Are we adjusting? That's the question. Well, my dear one, this seems like very deep and esoteric question here that we could spend hours just contemplating and dialoguing back and forth. So it's important that we take time to ask these questions for ourselves, and hopefully within your family and friends you can have these light conversations over tea or wine. If you have it with wine, I'm sure it'll go different places. But anyway, it's too early. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for joining with me this morning. Hopefully you've enjoyed a little levity and, a little entertaining as well. See you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.